In law, it's a formal written law, which is what we're reading right now. He gave to Moses. Give me Daniel. What you got? What is it? The seek ye. Oh, Isaiah 30:8. Seek ye out of the book of the law and read. No, he would be the one to give the statue.
Hey, brother. Statue also means representation.
That's where we was going. I mean Isaiah 30. Is that it? Seek ye out of the book of the law.
You got your house.
Oh, yeah.
Remember now, until Yahushua came, the letter J was not even in existence. No, the letter J was not in existence. If you go in there and Google,
500 years old.
If you go in there and Google Alexander
the Great,
Pope Alexander
the Sixth of Rome.
Pope Alexander the Sixth.
Yeah.
And then you look at his children. You're gonna see a white man called Caesar Borgia.
A white man.
A white man called Caesar Borgia.
Isaiah 34:16.
That's what I want.
That's your Jesus.
34:16.
That's what they call Jesus. Because Pope Alexander the Sixth say, "I will not service a black Messiah." So he took his son and made his son the white Jesus. That's how that became.
And we're gonna touch on that. We're gonna
To
touch
them,
on that.
white is everything.
That's right.
Black is bad.
That's right.
But that is not true.
That's right. So when you asked about the statue, so just going back to that, where Christ give it to us, but he put it in the scripture. So let's read.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them. For my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them.
So by God's mouth, he spoke these things for us to do, and his spirit gathered them. This is what I want right from wrong. This is what I want how you to treat your sister or brother. This is the feast days I want you to keep. I don't want you to keep the world holidays, Mother's Day, pagan holidays. I want you to keep what I gave you. So those are statutes and how we govern ourselves. Well, this is our Bibles. What's up? What's up? No, you good. Well, this is just a regular King James. Regular King James. Regular King James Bible. Go ahead, bro. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Get that right there. This is what you're talking about. It's called the Apocrypha. Now, this is, you open it up for the brother. So these are what you have 14 missing books. The same Ezra that's in the King James is here. Tobit, Judith, Esther. There's more to Esther than what's in the Bible. So look. So you give me my other sword out of there. So let's go back to the front. I'm gonna show the brother something. I got you. So come look here. You're turning around. So if you open up this regular King James, what we have, you have just the regular 66 books, all the way to Revelation, right? That's all you got. Old Testament here, New Testament there. So when you come to the one with the Apocrypha, what you have now, Genesis, all this, and these are the missing books right here, right in the middle. You can find them, you just have to buy the book.
Basically, they canonized the Bible and kept what they thought was relevant, and then took the other books out.
That's like $11 on Amazon right there. That book. Yeah. So let me ask you this. So when you, now that you kind of got the sense of who we are as a people, what you think God required from you? What you think he wants you to do? It is more serious.
Let me say something.
38.
Times right now, we're at the end. We're at the end. Look at all the fires that's happening around the world. Look at the floods. Look at all the things that's happening right now. These are all the things that we're bringing out and we're putting out right now. That these things are about to happen. We're running out of time, so that's why we're out in the neighborhoods trying to talk to our people, trying to tell them who they are. We are God's chosen people. There's no one better than us. No one. No one. The Bible tells you we are those people. Deuteronomy 7:6. We are those people. No one is better than us. But because we didn't follow the laws, the statutes, and commandments, it's okay. Since y'all don't want to follow my laws, statutes, and commandments, I'm going to take you from up here and I'm going to bring you down here.
That's right.
And the ones that was down here, I'm going to put them above you. So that's why the white man is over you, the Arab, and everybody else is over you.
That's right.
Yes, this is real life. So this is why we are here trying to school our people and tell them, y'all are special people. There's no one better than us. Right now, we was talking about salt earlier. I don't care what type of food you cook. If you don't put no salt in it, it ain't got no flavor. We are the salt of the earth. We are the salt. The Bible tells you we are the salt of the earth. That's why we are here. So no question that you have is a crazy question. Because I promise you, we're going to be able to go in there and show you that it's in there. We're going to have an answer for you. Go ahead, bro.
So again, when you look at us as a whole, what got us like this? What Elder brought out, because we broke God's laws. Now I'm gonna show you one. Give me Numbers 15:38.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So God commanded us that we make fringes on our clothes. These right here. If you look up the Native American history, this is what you'll see them having on. Fringes. Fringes. G-E-S-I-N. Fringes. So this is why. I'm gonna show you why. Give me let's start at verse 32.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 32. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. They found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
So hold right there. We're gonna go through something. Do you know what the Sabbath day is? Sabbath. Sabbath. S-A-B-B-A-T-H. Oh God. Do you know what that is? Okay, hold this. Give me Exodus 20, verse 8. Let's let him look at it with his own eyes. Come, let me show you something. See that word Sabbath? Yeah, Sabbath. So I'm gonna show you what it is. Watch it.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Six days shalt thou labor.
We got 6 days to work. 6 days, that's laboring, your work. 6 days shall you labor.
And do all thy work. But the seventh day.
The seventh day. What's the seventh day of the week? You got a phone again? Pull your phone out. You got it? What's the first day of the week? What's the first day you see on there? Starting from right to left. Left to right. So that's number one. Count on. Count to the seventh day.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So Sunday through Thursday or Friday evening, up until Friday evening. Read on.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
The Sabbath of the Lord thy God. He gave us this day to rest. Because if you notice, when people, they always say, Lord, I wish I could get a break. Lord, I wish I could have a moment to rest. He gave us a day to rest. But people don't take use of it. Because they got to work overtime. They got to get that bag. They got to make sure their child good for a pagan holiday, Christmas. They got to get mama a Mother's Day gift. They got to close on her house and all that. This is what our people think of. But read that again.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
So now this is how you keep the Sabbath. Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work. In it thou shalt not do any work.
So on the Sabbath, we can't work. We can't go to work on the Sabbath. Read.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant.
So nor your children, your son, your daughter, you're supposed to get your household in order and tell them we're not working, we're not buying, we're not selling, we're doing none of this on the Sabbath day. Your family has to get in line with that. If they don't, that's on them. But at least you were the one to tell them. Read on.
For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. And rested the seventh day. And rested the seventh day.
So he rested on the seventh day himself. We know. We know. We was too. But the Bible is clear. Now, let me give you one more. You eat pork?
That's crazy. I don't.
You don't?
That's why, hey, when you said that earlier, I was thinking about going like, hey.
That's why I say I know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
I know too. I'm like, oh, no, I don't got time for this no more.
Watch this. Give me. Okay, let's.
The book of Leviticus. It's like the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine. And the swine.
What animal is the swine? What'd you say, sis? That's it.
Though he divide.
What'd you say, bro? What'd you say, sister?
A pig.
A what?
A swine is a pig.
Oink,
No,
oink.
A swine or earth.
Oink, oink. A pig.
Oh,
That's
that is
original.
the original name in the Bible. Swine. But now they call them pigs,
Pigs.
hogs, and stuff like this here. But the original name of the pig is swine.
Swine. The Pumbaa on Lion King, that's a swine. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the hog.
Thank you.
Hedgehog, the game, that's a pig. Yeah, that's a pig. Yeah, they just name it different stuff. Yeah, in real life, the original. Yeah, for real. Head, hog. No. Hog. Swine.
Swine.
Yes.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof. Though he divide the hoof.
Somebody might say his foot split like a cow foot. They look like they have the same foot. That's true. But read on.
Yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. He is unclean to you. He is unclean to you.
No, he's mama can eat bacon, pork chops, spare ribs. I mean not spare spare ribs, baby back ribs. But it's what unto you?
He is unclean to you.
Read on. Watch this. Now that's the pig. It's unclean. We're not supposed to eat it. Now, how many people go to seafood balls? The whole city, right? Watch the next verse.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Of all that are in the waters.
So it's finna name all the locations of the waters, because you know Negroes, we try to get slick. But he didn't say over here. He didn't say over here. Watch him cover every ground. In the waters, read on.
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
In the seas and in the rivers. Brother, I can go out here to the Coosa River and catch me a catfish. He didn't say in there. Yes, he did. He said in the river too.
Top of the river.
Top of the river. You see what I'm saying? Read it again.